All right, now we're going on to the 8th house where you have Uranus. Uranus in Scorpio is strong in the intense sign of Scorpio. You have a dominating quality that wells up from deep within you. You possess a magnetic sexuality that is sometimes known as a star quality. Go girl. You're blessed with penetrating the mind, and you're able to bring concentration and willpower to bear. And thus you can move mountains through sheer effort. Uranus brings you luck through intuitive flashes of knowledge and people or situations in which you're involved. Your unusual financial turns and reverses can be expected during your lifetime. Often you benefit through a partner's money or by an inheritance. All right, we're on to the 9th house. Philosophy, travel, and higher learning rule the 9th house, and Sagittarius is here. It ignites your passion for exploring, whether it's through travel, learning, or seeking bigger truths. You don't have any planets here, but your quest for meaning is a lifelong adventure. It's going to be driven by an open mind and hunger for new horizons. That Aries is always trying to seek. So let's see. I see you as someone who lights up when you're discovering new ideas or cultures, and you're always chasing a broader perspective. And this house can encourage you to expand your worldview, just like we had discussed. When you learn things from other people, you're going to take it with you to the next thing that you're learning. You may feel restless when you're stuck in a routine and crave experiences that stretch your understanding. Sagittarius can urge you to question rigid beliefs and embrace philosophies that resonate with your heart. Your curiosity is a gift, but it thrives when it's focused on what truly inspires you. So if it doesn't inspire you or it doesn't light you up, let it go and move on to the next thing that does. Always go with that instinct of what ignites your fire. So pursue knowledge and adventures that can expand your soul. Wisdom is going to shape, it's a wisdom that will shape a life of purpose and fulfillment here. All right, now we're going to go over Neptune and Sagittarius in your 9th house. In the altruistic sign of Sagittarius, Neptune has an uplifting influence. Astrologers put great store in the generation born with Neptune in this sign. For Sagittarius is a sign of higher learning, philosophy, and freedom. Neptune Sagittarians have fine intellects, high purpose, and humane natures. And as these young people reach their adult years, we look forward to new philosophers, sages, and humanistic leaders. Neptune in this position brings a desire for liberty and truth and a visionary outlook. Neptune Sagittarians play an important role in improving living conditions in third world countries and in discovering new advances in medicine and science. While Neptune transited the sign of travel and expansion, more people had access to foreign cultures through travel, research, and the World Wide Web. For your 10th house, it is where your career, your reputation, and your legacy lie. And in the 10th house, you have the sun here, Mercury, and your midheaven is here. So that's perfect. And it's in Capricorn. And your career and your public role are central to who you are. They are fueled by your ambition and sharp strategic mind. Your sun in Capricorn drives you to build a legacy through hard work, while Mercury ensures you communicate your vision with clarity and authority. You take pride in your achievements, but you may feel pressure to prove yourself through this success. This house reflects your reputation as a disciplined, reliable leader, but it warns you against letting that work define your entire identity. You likely have big goals and you're aiming to leave a mark through meaningful contributions. Capricorn's influence suggests you thrive in structured environments, but personal fulfillment is just as crucial. Your ability to plan and articulate ideas makes you a natural influencer in the field. So my wisdom here is to craft a career that reflects your deepest purpose, and it lets your legacy shine brightest when you uplift others and it honors your heart. Now we're going to start with the 10th house of Capricorn with Mercury. If you have Mercury in Capricorn, you tend to be ambitious and methodical, careful, calculating, and patient. You're not only superb at handling detail, but you also never lose sight of the whole picture. When it comes to making decisions, you're extremely rational, logic, and the steady progression from point to point is what you put your faith in. You always have an objective and you always have a secret goal you're pursuing. Mercury Capricorns often attain positions of leadership because they are so dependable and have an air of authority. This is evident even in small children. For your 11th house, community, goals, and friendships. The 11th house, and Aquarius is here, and your Venus is in Aquarius, and so is mine. I love that. So Aquarius in the 11th house with Venus here positions you as a visionary who thrives in communities and or communities that share your innovative ideals. Venus in Aquarius brings a magnetic charm to your friendships, but you may prioritize intellectual connections over emotional closeness, sometimes feeling detached. So I see you as someone who dreams big, wanting to contribute to causes or groups that make a difference. This house reflects your ability to build networks and to support your aspirations, amplifying your impact through collaboration. You likely attract eclectic, forward-thinking people who inspire you. If they don't have anything to offer you, you are quickly done. Like, you need people who are going to feed your mind. You need community that's going to feed you ideas for your growth. It's going to encourage you to align your goals with a collective progress, not just personal gain. Your warmth and your originality makes you a valued friend, but staying grounded in your authenticity is key. So the wisdom here is to surround yourself with those who share your vision. The true fulfillment is going to come through those connections that inspire and uplift you. And now we're going to get into the 11th house, Aquarius Venus. Venus in Aquarius promotes a kind and loving nature. You're helpful, charitable, and giving, but you are not an emotional person. You have an intellectually detached attitude toward love. To you, personal freedom is most important, and any relationship must leave you free to explore varied interests and hobbies, meet new people, and enjoy a wide range of friends. You cannot tolerate jealousy and will walk away from emotional scenes. You believe in fairness and openness. As a Venus Aquarian, you are most likely to have platonic friendships because sexual involvements are more emotionally binding than you like. You're immensely popular and can attract a great number of lovers, often. However, you choose to direct your personal magnetism toward larger concerns and more enduring verities than mere romance. Aquarius is a sign of hopes and wishes, and Venus in this sign usually grants you what you dream of, though not until midlife or later. For your 12th house, we are diving into spirituality, the subconscious, and hidden realms. Pisces is in the 12th house, and it reveals a profound inner world where your intuition and spirituality guides you. It's often hidden from those around you. Your subconscious works quietly, influencing your life through your dreams, gut feelings, or moments of quiet insight. You carry a depth about you that others may not always see, and sometimes you can be grappling with private fears or the weight of your own ambitions. This house urges you to carve out time for solitude, as it's where you reconnect with your soul's truth. Pisces here is going to encourage spiritual exploration, whether it's through meditation, art, or reflection, to avoid escaping into distractions. So instead of taking on a bunch of projects that you're maybe excited about but you may not finish, try to sit back and reflect and meditate on which ones actually call to you. Your inner world is your source of strength, but it requires nurturing to avoid being overwhelmed. My wisdom here is to embrace stillness, to uncover your spiritual core, for clarity is found in solitude, and it anchors your life's purpose and your resilience. Christy, thank you so much for letting me do this video for you. I had a great time. I was very hard on myself a few of these. This is like the third or fourth video that I've made, and I hope it resonated with you. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to eventually get into the aspects of how your houses work with each other, and I can definitely do that if you'd like. This was really fun for me, and I got to know a lot about you just through this chart. So I love you. I hope you guys are doing well and having a great weekend. Take it easy during this eclipse. Of course, I'm like releasing content on an eclipse. That's a little crazy for me, but I hope it resonates with you. And like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to help. Thank you.